Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and welcome to another Patreon Appreciation Live show. Let's catch up on chat, see who's here, who's not here. Who's this? Reg Lab, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Wrench6381, how's it going? UK Gold Chasers, thank you for joining. Flash in the Pan, Paydirt, how's it going, brother? Weezen Geezer TV, Package Total, Malbar Scott, HD Shovelhead, thank you for being here and being a mod. Donna, thank you for being here and being a mod as well. I appreciate both of y'all being here. The Gold Vlog is in the house. I'm sure he's sitting there just hee over his 10 pounds of gold from Australia that I cannot afford. KC String. I didn't see any small pieces in there, Mike. I didn't see any little tiny pieces. Those all looked way too big. Next time you go there, you need to come back with like the little 1 gram nuggets. Mark Sheldon, how's it going? JP Wands and more. Benjamin Garcia. All right, let me pop out chat. Kathleen Maples. Brian Stevens. There we go. Open up my ugly mug so I can see my ugly mug. Make sure I'm still here and forcing you to all watch it. Yeah, but it's yours to keep for now. You know, that vault that McScrooge McDuck had wasn't probably his all his gold, but he got to swim in it. Joey Brown, how's it going? Anyone I miss, I apologize. Old Sasquatch, thank you for being here and being a mod. SRIP63, Mad Hatter Prospecting and Collecting, how's it going, brother? Hopefully you and the family are doing good. Rudy2781, Earth Scum, TM, thank you all for being here. I think I got everybody. I don't think I missed anybody, but if I did, I apologize. Thank you all for joining us today. And today we're going to be giving away some Paydirt to my Patreon members and 1 lucky bag to someone that's in the live chat. And that's the small one, the 3-ounce bag, which I did make up. So if John Gear is in here, here today, this is the bag that I'm going to be sending you because you already won last week and I just didn't have the Paydirt made up. Mark Sheldon, thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate that. Richard B, how's it going? Thank you for being here. So we're going to be giving away 5 bags of Paydirt to my Patreon members. And if you see up on the screen somewhere like here, those are the pieces of gold that got added into the $10 tier and the $25 tier. We have a 0.59 gram nugget and a 1.26 gram nugget. So those will be the big bonus bags, and all 5 bags do have a ½ gram of gold in them. So, but we'll talk about that in a minute. We're going to catch up a little bit. And first up, I need to thank all my Patreon members. It's without y'all that I wouldn't be able to keep this channel going. You are my definite backbone for the channel. And we celebrated something today, or actually we celebrated it 2 days ago, but I had posted something on Sunday, and then Monday I totally forgot. But my channel is 7 years old as of April. April is my 7-year anniversary. So I've been sharing my ugly mug for 7 years, which is way too long. People have had to put up with me for 7 years. I can't believe that. I mean, I only put my face up after like 3 years. So it's like 4 years everyone's had to look at my ugly mug before they had to listen to my voice. Oh, 7 years on YouTube. Which is why I had to put my Jimbo's Gold bucket back up, because I think that's the first video I ever did was a Jimbo's Gold Paydirt review. So I had to put his bucket up there. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but I do have my Carson Prospecting jar. This is a Surf and Turf jar I got from the My Kill Fano giveaway. So that is there. I got that. I did get a whole bunch of stickers, and they're already on my door, but that was really awesome. And I'm not going to open up the My Kill Fano giveaway jar. That's just going to go on the shelf. You know, just something to add. It's a special jar. I didn't think I would ever probably get another one from Carson. not like this anyway, and for the cause that it was for. So I figured I would just leave that on the shelf untouched. Coming out swinging, metal detecting. How's it going? Thank you for joining us. Yes, 7 years. You'd think by now I would have gotten bored and, wandered off into the sunset. I've seen a lot of channels come and go. I was thinking about some of them the other day. One of them was a recent channel was Heidi and Conan. Has anyone ever heard from Heidi and Conan? I haven't seen them post forever. It seems like they kind of just disappeared into the wild. Martin from Golden Paydirt Reviews. I only see him even on Facebook like once a year. He'll make a post about his anniversary or something. April 1st was your 7-year wedding anniversary. My 2. So I think my first video was April 2nd. I think it was the 2nd of April. Donna, thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. You gotta get married on very special dates. When I was married, I made sure that it was a date that I wouldn't be able to forget, because that's not a date you want to forget. Birthdays you can kind of forget because you can be like, oh, it's in the mail, it's this, but that one you can't. But thank you again, Donna. I really appreciate that, Donna. Mark Sheldon, thank you too. I appreciate both of y'all. So that's it. And then what else we got? So we did put out some videos. We've got more videos coming in the future, some more Paydirt battles. I don't know what the next battle is. I know it's ordered, I know it's on the way, but for the life of me, I can't remember its placement, just because I order Paydirt at weird times and through weird secret shoppers. Sometimes it's for 3 months in advance. Sometimes it's for an emergency, I need it. But we do have we've got a couple of new sellers coming out that I still have to review over the next couple months that look like they've got some decent bags of Paydirt, so. The gold bug bit you. Yeah, it's mostly... I love panning. I really do. I absolutely love panning Paydirt. In fact, I will show y'all as soon as the show is over. As soon as the show is over. Somebody sent me a bucket of Paydirt. I got a big bucket of Paydirt here to pan out later today. So that's what I'm going to be doing after the live show. So I just love panning, but I also really hate getting ripped off. And, when I first started this channel, it was originally just like, here's the information, run with it, do with it as you will. And then as the channel grew, there was more and more bad sellers, and, it just made me want to keep doing reviews, because there's, not only there's the bad sellers, but there's some great sellers too. Vendetta Prospecting, Gold Bay, Gold Nugget Sales, Flash in the Pan, Northern Nevada Gold, Irwin's Paydirt. There's a lot of good companies now. And then there's some really bad ones. There's ones that have been in between. Some have come and some have gone. And then some have come back again, like Tom's Paydirt, only to close up again. So, that's what's kept me going. As much, I would keep panning even long after my channel is gone. I'm going to be a 90-year-old in some old folks' home panning in the corner. Just dirt with no gold in it, because I do love panning. But I also really, like I said, hate getting ripped off. I love this hobby. I think everyone should get into it. And, the more everyone knows, the better. Ruperto Garcia, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Appreciate all of you being here. Justin M., how's it going? Thank you for being here. So we got some more Paydirt battles coming up, thanks to my wonderful Patreon supporters. We've got some more battles coming up. I think the next battle is a really, really big one, dirt-wise. I think it's something like 50 pounds of dirt. If that's the one I'm thinking is coming next. See, I do everything on a spreadsheet, and that's on my other laptop, so I can't ever reference it here. But we do have a new Paydirt seller coming out to show everybody that nobody has reviewed yet. And what else do we have coming up? And then we got a trip. I'm going to be going up to northern Indiana next month in late May, to go meet up with Vendetta and Brian from Indiana Gold Prospecting. A3 Sky Warrior is going to be there. I think Ron's going to be there. And I'm sure a dozen more people will be there as well. So I don't know what I'm going to film. I probably am not going to film me prospecting at all. Maybe I'll just hang out with them and film all their bloopers and stuff. I don't know. But so one weekend I won't be here. I don't know if I'll have video pre-done or not, but that's some of the stuff coming up. What else? I think that's about it. I never have an idea what I'm going to be doing. So I do have some more equipment reviews coming out, and I'm still trying to finalize and figure out a way to start giving away some of these sluices and stuff that I've acquired after I reviewed them. It's just one of those things I don't want to just throw it in. You know, originally I was going to just do a 4th tier with every single member on my Patreon family and say, you know, one lucky person wins, you know, the sluice. But the problem with that is a lot of people wouldn't use it. And I really want these things, you know, if I give somebody, you know, the Gold Hog sluice, I want it to go to somebody that's going to use it. So I've got to figure out a way to get people to enter it without paying any money. And, you know, if they're going to use it, great. And then I'll do a giveaway like that, figure out something like that. Some of them, like the Fox sluice, I probably will just keep because it's kind of warped. I don't know. And then I might start figuring out a way, because I have a lot of little sluices I've never reviewed and things like that. Adventure sluice. I think I have like 3 or 4 adventure sluices. So, but I do need to start giving some of those away because, you know, they're filling up my basement. I've got way too many sluices when all I use is my gold cube. So those will be coming to Patreon in the future. I just haven't figured out how yet to do the giveaway. So, you know, it'll no extra entries would be required, but I hope everyone understands what I'm saying. I just wanted them to go to good homes and someone will use them. So I remember I gave away a Gold Hog sluice I'd gotten a while back to somebody, and they never used it. And I felt, you know, it was a $200 sluice, and don't keep the Fox. Well, the only reason is just because the Fox was warped. And then another thing is the Fox, I looked it up. To ship the Fox sluice would cost me about $25, and it's a $45 sluice. It's a $40 sluice. So I would be better off just buying a brand new one and shipping it to someone through Amazon, because then it's brand new. I haven't worn it all out. It's not warped. And, you know, it doesn't cost me $25. I mean, I'm only saving $15, so. Flash in the pan, Paydirt. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. But like I said, I've got a lot of sluices. I've got sluices I've never reviewed before just because, one, I got them and have no idea where I got them from. They were just shipped to me, things like that. So the Gold Hog is the big one. The Gold Hog one might be saved until Christmas and do it during Christmas. But again, it's just figuring out, you know. I know a lot of people, everyone loves a Paydirt, but, you know, even then, some of my Patreon members that win the Paydirt, I send it to them and they don't even own a pan, you know, and it's nice. You put the bag of Paydirt on your wall, you save it, something like that. But if you've got a 2-foot sluice, you're not going to hang it on your wall. If you're not going to use it, it's just going to get thrown in a corner somewhere. And then there's somebody that would have loved to use it because they have a stream in their backyard or they want to set up a home recirculating system. I'm going to figure out something. So coming soon to Patreon will be some sluice giveaways. So we'll be adding those in as prizes and not taking anything away. We'll probably just do like one sluice a month. I also not sure if I'm going to do entries per tier. I know Patreon's really against doing stuff like that. The black sluice you have? Yeah, I have another one of those. See, the black sluice I gave you, HD Shovelhead, I have another one just like it that I've never reviewed because, you know, it was, I actually got that from the manufacturer. The person who was actually making those sluices for somebody else, I guess, saw my channel one day and was like, hey, I got like 2 or 3 of those. Want me to send them to you? And I said, yeah, send them to me. And he sent me to them. They were just overruns from the person he bought them for, so... Yeah, you'd be amazed. You know, a lot of people support my channel. You'd be amazed at how many people have never panned out Paydirt that support my channel, or Patreon members even, and follow just because they like the Paydirt, they like the idea, they like my, you know, what I'm doing. But if I send them Paydirt, then they have to go run and buy a pan. So if I send them a sluice, they're going to have nothing they can do with it. So I'll run some ideas through Patreon and see some stuff, but we'll figure it out really soon. You know, who else is in here? Did I see somebody else? Home Zoo and Prospecting. How's it going? Thank you for joining here. The sluice isn't warp. It's just the flare. Just the flare. I might give it away without the flare because then it might be really cheap to ship. I don't know. I'll have to go through them all. I have some other ones to give away first. Probably next month I'll start giving away a sluice every month. And then we're also going to be doing something different today. If one of my mods wants to post the hidden video link, you can post that for the Tuesday night tailings. If you are a Patreon member and you put hashtag Patreon or just I'm a Patreon member or hey, I am a Patreon member, whatever you want to do, if you win the Tuesday tailings and you are a Patreon member and you have Patreon in your comment, you're going to win something extra. And what is it this month? What is it this week? I had it somewhere. I don't know what I did. Oh, yeah. So not only will you win the Tuesday tailings Paydirt if you're just watching the stream, but if you're a Patreon member, you'll also be winning adding in a $1 gold back because I've got a treasure chest here full of treasure stuff that I need to give away. So we're going to start adding those things to the Tuesday tailings for any of my Patreon members. And that's just a way to give back a little bit extra for if you're a Patreon member and you're putting up with my ugly mug. So Joseph Richard, thank you for being here. I am Zaxxon. Thank you for being here. So there you go. He just posted, Nightbot just posted the hidden comment. If you are a Patreon member, make sure you add Patreon into the comment. If you don't add Patreon in the comment and you are a Patreon member, you won't get the added gold back if you win. If you're not a Patreon member and you win, you still just get the Paydirt. And these Tuesday tailings, I did make them up. And Carl, you're not going to like this. You're not going to like this, Carl. But each one of these bags has a 1/4 gram of gold. I made up 12 of them. There's a 1/4 gram of gold in each one. And 2 of them this time have some bonus silver. 15 grams of silver in 2 of these bags. I had a ton, and this is the good silver. This isn't silver shot. This is crystalline silver. 2 of the 12 bags will have 15 grams. I think it's a ½ ounce, but I didn't want to say a ½ ounce because I couldn't remember what I actually weighed. But it was 15 grams in 2 of the bags. And the reason I put it, and I didn't put it in a little bitty vial like Carl suggested, is because it took me forever to pan it out. I figured I would share the excitement of you getting to pan it out and all the aggravation as well. Somewhere in Ohio, Pack My Sluice. You got to get one of those backpack sluices somewhere in Ohio. That's what you got to do. Gold Hog has one. LXR Postal Prospecting has it going. Either that or get like a sluice fox. That thing weighs like 8 ounces. Thing's amazing. You know, as long as it doesn't warp, it's good, you know, but you figure it's $40, you know, you buy a new one every year, you know. Hope everyone's doing good. So yeah, for the Tuesday tailings, 1/4 gram of gold. John Gear won the first bag last week, but I just made it up. So we'll be giving one away today. 1/4 gram of gold. 2 of the 12, so you got double the chance of winning. 15 grams of crystalline silver in each one. So I decided I had so much silver I had to just start giving it away. So we put those in the Tuesday tailings. But for the Patreon members, you're getting Tuesday tailings too, but a much bigger bag. That bag's only 3 ounces. This is a 6-ounce bag, and we're going to be giving away 5 of these with a ½ gram in each of them. So if you're a Patreon member and you win the Tuesday tailings for the live show, you also get this. But let's start going through the prizes for the Patreon supporters. Hey, Keith and Wynn, how's it going? Joey B, Joey Brown, how's it going? Make sure I got everyone. So yeah, so for my $25 members, we're going to be giving away 2 bags of Paydirt with a ½ gram of each, and one of them has that 1.26 gram nugget in there. And I don't know if you want to win this month, because next month, I already got it coming in, is I have a really nice nugget coming in for next month's Patreon. It's a 1.38, I think, or 1.39. Really beautiful nugget. But for this month, it's a 1.26 gram in the $25 tier, but there are 2 people ineligible because they won last month, and that's Justin Miller and John Coelho. So both of y'all are ineligible, and you will not be on the board. Vendetta, how's it going? I know. It sucks. Me and you were talking about that the other day, Vendetta. No gold. No gold where I'm at. No gold where you're at. It's just, the gold went up north. It's like the women. They run from me. Now for my $10 and $50 tier, because I still do have some $50 tier members hiding out in the background. But for the $10 and $50 tiers, we again have 2 bags, 6 ounces of Paydirt, my Tuesday tailings, with a half a gram in each. But one of those 2 will have that 0.59 gram nugget on the screen right there. But there are 2 ineligibles. B Greeny. How's it going, B Greeny? He did email me. He's still around. He's always lurking. B Greeny. And the other one was Joe and Denise. So you are all ineligible. Black Mass Paydirt, how's it going? And then for the $5 tier, last month we did 2 quarter-gram bags, but this month I decided I was kind of behind on making Paydirt, so I just made 1 bag with a half a gram. So we're only going to have 1 winner for the $5 tier, but ineligible are Charles King and Clarence Bierman. I figure it's much easier just to do 1 bag for the $5 tier. It's more gold. You're getting a half a gram. And, you still have pretty good odds because still the most I can have is $35 members. So, but those are the people, ineligibles. Those are the prizes. What's being sold? What's being sold? Trying to catch up on chat. Yeah, you guys send Vendetta some Paydirt. He has got no idea. Justin M, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. See, when I get talking, sometimes I miss something key in chat. Then a whole bunch of people talk about it. But that was a good one, yeah. Vendetta, no gold. And HD is eligible this month. So all my mods are eligible this month. Yeah, all my mods are eligible this month, so they can win. And the only person that's ineligible for the small bag is John Gear. So that means all my mods are eligible for that as well. And there was some beautiful gold on the gold vlog. In case anyone missed it, go check out the gold vlog. It's a shorter video. It's only, 3 minutes? 3 minutes and 51 seconds, if I remember right. But some beautiful gold. Absolutely beautiful. If I was a TSA agent, you might not have made it out of there. I would have considered it contraband. We would have had a little tussle. Maybe gotten some pepper spray and, I definitely see why you didn't check that bag in. Then I guess it's that's a good one. So I will be seeing Vendetta in 2 months. I guess 2 months, yeah, in May we'll be going up there to Northern Indiana, hang out with everybody. I've already got all my stuff ready to be booked. As soon as this show's over, I'm going to go book that, and then we're going to do the giant pan of Paydirt. And just to show y'all again, I loved Charles Chips when I was a kid. Let's see, full tin Paydirt. Good friend of mine sent me that to pan out. And the funny thing is, he sent me this on his birthday. So on his birthday, he sent me this, which is, the exact opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. But after this show, I'm going to be panning this out. I might shoot a short video on it. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it's a lot of panning. So let's do some giveaway because I want to start panning some Paydirt. And it's not going to be on air. We're not going to be doing this live. We're just going to give stuff away. I'm going to sign off. And then the U.S. Customs Fund for sure. Oh, I can imagine, especially, you just got to make sure LAX, somewhere like that. You don't want to be flying through LAX. I used to fly out of LA all the time when I lived in California. Oh, man. Because I still had to go to New Orleans once a month. So I was flying out of LA. And I usually I'd try to fly out of Palm Springs where I was living. But a lot of times I'd have to drive and go to LA just for the flights. And, man, I hated it there. Yeah, you can send me, anyone can send me anything they want. I'm okay. You want to send me, it doesn't even have to be gold related. I always like presents. I'm old. I'm old. My kids are getting old. Pretty soon they're going to be gone. I need presents in the mail to make my day. I'm in Northern Indiana. Well, one and only. I'm sure all you have to do is contact Brian over at Indiana Gold Prospecting. He knows more than me about where this whole shindig is going to be at. It's May 20th and 21st, I believe. So I know there's going to be a ton of people going. I have no clue. I just know that I'm going, and even if I've just got to stand outside the fence and wave at everybody, you know. Yeah, these are the Charles chips. That was funny because he sent me a message. He was asking me, send me something about Charles chips. And he said something. And I remember as a kid, I was dirt poor, really poor when I was growing up. But I used to love seeing the Charles Chips van driving through the neighborhood because wherever he stopped, if they had kids, we had to be friends with them. That was the people you wanted to be friends with, so you could go hang out at their house and get the good chips or the good pretzels, or sometimes they even had the cookies, but it was always the chips, and they were really, really good. So this is probably better, though. As much as I would probably love a can of Charles Chips again, they're not good for my waistline, so my son would end up eating them all. But this one's full of Paydirt, so much better. Oh my, 17 hours. Nope, can't do that. I was lucky. Last time I went to Europe, I was wee little 12 or something like that. I didn't really notice how long the flight was. Do I know what state the Paydirt is from? No, he's my friend is a fellow mailbox miner, so I'm sure all the Paydirt is from other bags of Paydirt and things like that. Same as mine. It's his Tuesday tailings, except for he doesn't just pan on Tuesdays. Josh Ortiz, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Chris W., thank you for being here. I'm just flying up and down through chat. Chef V, thank you for being here. Need some mini chip cans. Yeah, see, chips are so not my... And it sucks because my son loves Fuego chips. And he really spicy chips. And I really enjoy spicy chips as well. So he always convinces me to buy spicy chips. Especially like the Taki chips or the Apacchio chips, and I can't eat them because they're just so against my diet. And then I end up eating them anyway and get a little bit fatter. So I'm so much happier that this is full of dirt and not full of chips because, you know, I'd have eaten them all. Big Texas, how's it going? Jack Weston, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Well, now that we have a very full house and I've been running my mouth for 30 minutes, let me set up so we can start doing some giveaways and give away some of this Paydirt and some of this gold for all my Patreon members. Let me get everything set up on my other end. There we go. Wheel of names. There we go. Everything is set up. So we're going to go and we're going to pull some names, give away some stuff. Where's my pen? And make sure here before I go away and get caught up in this, if one of my mods wants to post the hidden video link, on today's hidden video link, you get a chance to win a bag of my Tuesday tailings, 3 ounces of material, 1/4 gram of gold. But if you post in the hidden entry, if you're a Patreon member, make sure you post in your comment that you are a Patreon member. You can post whatever you want, just add the word Patreon, and only if you're a Patreon member. And then if you win, you'll also be getting a $1 gold back as a bonus for being a Patreon member and not only supporting me, but then looking at my ugly mug on these live shows. So a little bit of bonus. We're going to be emptying my treasure chest out this year. Winner gets some cookies. Oh, my daughter did bring me some no-bake cookies the other day from her work. Oh, man. They were peanut butter. They were so good, too. I would have definitely sent those to people because I did not want to eat them, but I suffered through eating them anyway. You know, I just felt them going straight. Tornadoes just went by here. Yeah. Luckily, I am in my basement, and all my rafters are solid I-beams. So if one comes by, my studio should be safe. I actually built it through the I-beams, so my house might be missing, but, you know, I'll still be in here. Secret Creek in the house? Hey, Secret Creek Prospecting, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Oh, sorry to hear that, brother. Hopefully you feel better soon. All right, let me go. Let's shrink down the ugly mug. Make sure Yeah, we're going to start giving away some stuff. Let's give away some Paydirt. Shrink down the ugly mug. Here we go. All right. So there we go. See, the last review I did, besides the battle, was the RJ's Paydirt. And I do have some other new sellers. There's a couple new sellers that I found that nobody has reviewed yet. So we'll be doing those. And if anyone ever does visit my website, I know a lot of people don't. I do have a counter on it, so I see nobody visits me. Nobody likes me. If you ever find an error in it, please let me know. Email me. Somebody told me that all my links were wrong, and I had to update those, so I had to fix those the other day. But here we go. Here's what we're all for. $25 wheel. This is for all of my $25 members except for Justin Miller and John Coelho because they won last month. And these are all the names. We'll run them up and down. There you go. And we're going to be pulling 2 names. Each one of these bags is 6 ounces of Paydirt with a half a gram of gold. And one of these bags also has that 1.26 gram nugget. So let's shuffle up these names so they're not in alphabetical order. We're going to pull one of these names that's not Justin Miller and not John Coelho. So one more shuffle and we'll pull name number 1. Good luck, everybody. Thank you so much for being a Patreon member. I really appreciate it. Vendetta. See, there we go. Now he will know what it is like to pan out some gold Paydirt. Vendetta prospecting. What did I win on your Patreon the month before? It's sitting over here somewhere. Let's remove this. Shuffle it up again. And pull name number 2. I think that's the first time Vendetta's ever won. And Jackie Scott. So Jackie Scott, congratulations. He won like 2 months ago. He just skipped a month. That's awesome. Jackie Scott, congratulations. Vendetta prospecting, congratulations. All right, let me look at chat real quick, and then we're going to do the $10 names. That's these names here, but let me catch up on chat real quick. Blizzard, thank you very much. See, I missed that while I was doing that. No whammy. I used to love that show. No whammy, no whammy. All right. When I was in California, there was a couple quakes there. I just did not like it. The Opal Master. Yeah, I talked to Jackie, I guess like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I have to catch up with him, see how's it going. So, all right, now let's get to the $10 wheel and ineligible. And this is for a $10, and I do have some holdout $50 members as well. And this is 2 bags we're going to be giving away. Again, each bag has 6 ounces of material, half a gram of gold, and one of them has that 0.59 gram nugget. And ineligible, B. Greeny and Joe and Denise. So those 2 are ineligible. Their names are not on the wheel. Oh, no, it just spun anyway. Well, there we go. No shuffling needed. Which is going to be Wrench. Wrench 6381, congratulations. He's really happy I did not shuffle the names. So congratulations, Wrench 6381. Oh, now we'll shuffle it. So now if you don't win, you can blame it on the shuffling. Before you could blame it that I didn't shuffle, and now you can blame it that I did shuffle. Bag number 2, half a gram of gold, and a 50-50 chance at Alan Curie. Just talking about you yesterday, Curie. The man with the great address, great next door neighbors, Alan Curie. Congratulations. And then we'll do the $5 wheel. But first, again, let me catch up on chat because I can't see chat while we're doing this. Maybe I should start shrinking down, figure out how to shrink down my screens and stuff so I can have both on there at the same time. Making your night better. Well, congrats, brother. All right, all caught up there. So we're going to do the $5 members. And for the $5 members, we're only giving away 1 bag, but it's got a half a gram of gold in it. No chance for any pickers or anything else like that. just a half a gram of gold. And ineligible are Charles King and Clarence Beeman. So Clarence Beeman, I did see you in chat, so thank you for joining us on chat. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but thank you. I appreciate you being here. Dennis, thank you for being here. Just saw that. So let's shuffle up these names. 1 bag, half a gram of gold. Let's see, winner. Let's see who it is. So far, we've had Vendetta Prospecting, Jackie Scott, Rent 6381, and Alan Curie, and Eric H. Ooh. The mysterious H. I have some members who refuse to post their last names. Eric H. There you go. See, right after him was Chris W. Congratulations to Eric H. All right. And then all that's left is a random YouTube comment. But first, before we do that, everyone's going to have to look at my ugly mug for a little bit while I sort that out, catch up on chat, and all those wonderful things. And Secret Creek Prospecting. I mean to tell you, I was talking about you the other day. I don't know, I made a post. I know I saw in some of your YouTube videos where you were complaining about how sometimes the comments were older than the videos themselves. You know, like the video would say it was only 1 day old, but the comments were 3 days old. And that can happen. I'm not saying this is the case, but that can be explained. Sometimes a lot of people who have Patreon and things like that will release a video as unlisted, and only people who see it, the private listing, and then 3 days later, but they can comment. So like if I made a video on my Patreon page, it would either be private or unlisted. It would not show up on YouTube. You would not be able to see it unless you were a Patreon member. Everyone who could see it could leave comments. And then when I made the video public 3 days later, it would show up on YouTube as a brand new video posted within an hour. But it would have comments 3 days old. So I did see that, and I meant to comment a couple of times about it, and then I finally did the other day and just saw you here, and I figured, oh, maybe he didn't read my comment, and it'll be easier to explain here anyway. There you go, Earth Scum. Flash in the pan here. Paydirt is so much less stressful. That's why I enjoy Paydirt. It's a very non-stressful way to just kick back, relax, and just stare at something and not worry about anything else or life's troubles or things like that. And you just pan, and then you see some pretty gold. A winter bag, the cosmic bag. Oh, the cosmic bag was good. The cosmic bag is a good bag. The winter bag is probably really easy panning. I mean, super easy. The winter bag was a super easy panner. I still like both of those bags, but the cosmic bag, I will tell you, I think I was talking to Ed about that and somebody else. That cosmic bag took me probably 3 months to create. I probably bought more dirt off of Amazon and eBay trying to find material that was because you can copy other planets' soil, and I was trying to do that, and there's only a couple places that have soil just like is on Mars, and that's what I was going for, was Martian soil. So I had to keep buying certain types of like lava, crushed lava, and it didn't look right, so I had to, man, it took me forever to make those cosmic bags up. I finally got the formula down pat, so if I ever want to redo them, I know what to do. But then the problem is then getting the classifications. A lot of times you buy some weird material to use in the dirt, like when I did the winter bags. For like the winter bags, I usually use, I run right around 10 pounds to make up a batch of bags. I had to buy like 40 pounds of it so I could get classifications in every size, because most of it was just really big stuff. But those are 2 good bags. Well, that's awesome, Wrench. That's awesome. Glad I made your night. The wanted a space, a cosmic bag. I will do. There's a couple. Actually, I don't know if y'all can see them. But see, I have all my stamps. All my stamps down here. And there's a couple, I have them on a list upstairs, and bags I'm going to bring back eventually in the future. And the Cosmic bag is one of them. I've got the Mighty Mini coming back. The Cosmic bag will be coming back eventually. And what other one? There was another one too. Oh no, then I've got some new ones coming out too. Then I've got a couple of new ones coming in the future that are actually going to be pretty cool too. So they're going to be, eventually, you know, I'm not going to be going anywhere anytime this week or anything. So eventually I will have the Cosmic bag back again. And I will post it early, so you'll just have to make sure you get one. Yeah, I'm not saying, Secret Creek, like I said, I think I even said in my post, I don't know if that's 100% the reason. I'm just saying that can happen. There is ways, because I see it all the time, like Clash. If you watch Clash a lot of times in his videos, the day they post, he's already got 3-day, 5-day old comments because he posts them early on Patreon. I figured Bedrock Bennett wasn't doing that because he only has like 1,000 subscribers. But, you know, YouTube is, you know, does do what it wants to do. That's why I don't worry about it. I've given up totally. I don't look at any of my stats on YouTube anymore. I don't log into YouTube. I just use the app on my phone, and it's always set to the comments where I just approve comments and read comments, and that's it. I don't look at anything else. I don't look at the income. I don't look at the audience. I do this because I love doing this, and I love sharing the information to get more people buying good bags of Paydirt, that I could care less if one person watches it or a million. Because you could get 1 million views and nobody listens or pays attention, or you could get that one person who will start buying good Paydirt and stop buying bad Paydirt. So, oh, look, someone from Shenzhen, Guangdong, China is calling me. Must be important. I must have just won the lottery. Oh, my. Jet Black Beaches. Yeah, I see. I used to collect. I actually got rid of them recently because I was just amassing too much stuff. But whenever I get some really odd material, I usually keep it. Like if I get black sands that are like super fine or something like that, I'll keep it. But I still have a couple little things. I think I still have some of the cosmic soil. I'll have to look. Urban myth. Any plans in the future for making up more bags to sell? Yeah, I actually have. I think the next bag that's going to be coming out is, I have a couple plans. I have one is the, it's kind of in the medical field bag, but that one might be a while. That one's probably not going to be until either early next year or very late this year, because it's going to be an extremely tough bag to pan out, and I'm still working on the material for that one. Like I said, the Cosmic might come back, but I think the next bag, and then I have one called the Panner's Paydirt. I have one, have the formula, have everything for the Panner's Paydirt. I was going to do that one next, but unfortunately I came across a slight problem with the extra item I was going to put in the bag. So we're back to square one, which happens a lot with me. I come up with these ideas and something goes off hinge, and 3 months of planning goes out the window. So I'm waiting for something new next month. I'll start working on that. But I do have a bag of Paydirt coming out, I think, in like 2 months, something like that. I don't know. Who knows when I'll have another bag of Paydirt out. But the next one either is going to be the Panner's Paydirt or the Mighty Mini again. So we'll have to see. Chris W., that's another one. Yeah, anything where they can post it unlisted. Even if you're just sharing it on Facebook, you can make a post on Facebook and have it be an unlisted video. If you share the link as unlisted on Facebook, people can watch it and do it. And until you make it public, it does not count. But again, I don't know if that's the case for every place, but, it's just one of the explanations, But again, do what makes you happy and never worry about what YouTube says or their algorithm or anything else like that. Or I would have quit a long time ago. Because I can tell you, when I first started doing this channel, when I got monetized, I think it took me right around a year before I got monetized. Two years into it, my checks were better from YouTube off of the videos than they are today. The income that YouTube pays for ad revenue from 5 years ago was better than it is today. So that's why I stopped paying attention to it, because, I can't choose who's going to watch, who's going to do this, who's going to do that. Like any comment video for a huck. That's it. I will let you know. I will post when I do it. Like I did with the Sasquatch. I will post probably about a week or 2 weeks early to let everyone know, get those funds, sell a kidney and all that so they could buy a bag. GCMT Tony, how's it going? I did get your message, by the way, Tony. I just have not replied. I've been having a crazy week. I made the mistake of deciding to put in a reverse osmosis kitchen thing in my water filter in my sink in my kitchen, so I had to tear apart my kitchen for that. And at the same time, I decided to take down one of my cabinets to see if I could paint it, so my kitchen is a giant wreck. So I've kind of been behind, and then making Paydirt, things like that. Robinson Prospecting, how's it going? Yeah, like I said, just do what makes you happy and don't worry about the other things. I've seen people, I've been doing this on here long enough. I've seen channels come and they will go buy traffic. They will buy subscribers. They'll do all these things. But, just do what makes you happy. Don't worry about the views, the subscribers, or any of that. If it makes you happy, do it. I tell my kids that all the time. If you enjoy doing something, I tell my daughter if she enjoys dressing the way she likes to dress, then do it. Don't worry about if somebody else is going to hate on you for it or dislike it. It's, your own personal happiness is all that's the key thing. Don't you read and reply to all emails? No. I'm horrible. I am absolutely horrible at replying to anything. Emails, text messages. I am just not, and it's not to say that I'm not interested in replying to people, because I will intend to reply, but when I see something, it's usually when I'm doing something, and then I get distracted and I forget. So I'm a very forgetful person. Well, there you go. Well, maybe I'll trade you. Maybe I'll trade you for one of those shirts. And that way you won't have to pay for shipping. You can just ship it to me. No, I don't run anything. So, all right, what are we going to do next? What are we still doing? Oh, yeah, we still have our Tuesday tailings to give away for everyone in the live show who's putting up with my ugly mug. And again, if you post a comment in the hidden comment thing and you are a Patreon member, make sure you post in your message Patreon. And then you get a bonus if you win of a $1 gold back so I can clean out some of my treasure chests. Global, yeah. Spokane, Washington. I don't know if I've ever been to Washington. I don't think I have. For the win. So, while everyone is going to leave their comments, let me go make sure the comments are all being approved, because I haven't even checked tonight. It might just be my mods up there again. Oh, no, everybody is approved. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so the wheel names, we can get rid of those. Because, yeah, we're just doing the YouTube comments. So that's all we got left. Vendetta, thank you very much. Why, whenever I go away, somebody tips? Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I still reply 10 times faster than Lynch. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on with Lynch. I actually need to have... I'm actually going to have a secret shopper order some Lynch mining. I've been trying to stay away from Lynch mining, but, I'll probably have a secret shopper order one of the cheap bags or something just to see. I'm just curious, because I've been getting a lot of emails about Lynch being really atrocious on shipping. So I'm really curious to see, it's one of those things, people only complain when something bad happens. I don't know if they're shipping out 1,000 bags of Paydirt really speedily, and then 5 are getting slow, and those 5 complain. So I will have a secret shopper. I need to do that. Winch. And I'm sure he gets a ton more emails than I do. I probably get like, 3 or 4 emails a day. That's it. So, yeah. Paying Peter for Paul or something like that. What's the old expression? That's what I kind of was thinking when I started hearing about that they might be, something like that might be happening. But yeah, Lynch's people aren't liking them. I don't know. Have they even been doing any giveaways? I haven't been getting any emails from Lynch lately. I don't know. I haven't seen any of their emails in a while. I can't remember the last time they did one of their giveaways. I'll have to look into that. Dennis. Yeah, I was actually going through it today. See, it's right here. There's my treasure chest. And it's just, most of it's a lot of it, when I do some bags, it has silver or something, I just throw it in there because I don't feel like sorting it out. I've got a whole bunch. I've got some silver dimes in there and some, what else I have in there? I do have one good coin, but that's going somewhere to somebody special. I have another gold back in there. I do have those pieces of 8 that I got out of that pirate battle with that old coin. And then the rest of it, a lot of that is gems, some copper, things like that, which will probably end up just going some bag of Paydirt or something. That's it, flash in the pan. Louise and keys. That's it. Logbooks. Yep, I remember those days of logbooks. Everyone had them. They used to be able to change them all up. Yeah, Wrench, I feel for you. Like I said, I don't know if it's a big mass problem or something like that, but I am going to order a bag. I probably won't do a review on it. I might do some like pop-up short, just, to see how long the shipping was on it, but. And are you actually open? Are you selling again, Tony? If so, text me, send me a message, Tony, if you're actually selling, and I'll make a post on Patreon in a little bit. No worries, Secret Creek, no worries. I mean, I know YouTube can be infuriating. When I first started, I can tell you, when I first started on YouTube, I was every day looking at the analytics, trying to see, put it out. If because they would tell you. If you go by YouTube, they'll tell you, the best time to put your video up is at 3:57 p.m. So then you start posting your videos at 3:57 p.m. and they get the exact same number of views. And then they'll tell you, your best time to post it out would be 6:41 because that's when most people are watching it. And then you switch to 6. So I 7 o'clock is a good time for me because when my show ends, I have a few minutes to unwind and then I call my kids. So, I do things my way. I don't worry about YouTube at all. I don't worry about any of their analytics. I don't look at any of their analytics. That's it. The only thing I do on YouTube is upload videos, my live shows, and approve comments. That's it. I don't look at anything else they have to say because I could care less. I enjoy making these videos. So, well, good luck on that, Keith and Wynn. Chase's Adventures, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. So, all right, Thomas Leha, how's it going, brother? All right, let's go. Let me make sure, let me go pull the link, and then we're going to give away this last bag of Paydirt to everyone in chat. And again, make sure if you post a comment in the hidden video and you are a Patreon member, you must post in the comment that the word Patreon. You have to put somewhere in your comment Patreon if you're a Patreon member. And then if you win, you will get the bonus $1 gold back. And this is a Utah gold back. So we'll throw that in as a bonus, but only if you're a Patreon member, because that's to celebrate, you know, and to thank you for not only supporting my channel, but then looking at my ugly mug for an hour and a half. So, there we go. Hidden link has just been posted. Oh yeah, California has been an either or state for a couple of years now. It's either in a total panic drought with flash fires because there's no water, or now it's just nothing but flooding. California has just been crazy lately. I'm so glad I left California. Not sure I love Indiana, but, you know, I'm glad I'm not in California. And I did not like the earthquake, so. Nightbot doesn't like anybody because I don't pay him enough. Once I give him a raise, maybe he'll start liking people more. Give it to Ed. That's it. So, all right, let me go check the links are all posted, and then we're going to give away some stuff. There we go. All right, let me pull the link. Make sure all comments are approved, and we're going to give away a bag of Paydirt. All right, there we go. All right, let's shrink down the ugly mug one more time. We're going to get rid of the slideshow, so we'll get rid of that. Face cam, there we go. All right, there we go. And let us pull a comment. No replies. And there's only one ineligible for this bag of Paydirt, and that is John Gear. Now these Tuesday tailings, these small 3-ounce bags for putting up with my ugly mug, I made 12 bags. Each one has a 1/4 gram of gold in them, but 2 of them also have 15 grams of silver. So, and this is not shot, this is crystalline silver. So 15 grams of crystalline silver in 2 different bags. So we put in right about 1 ounce of crystalline silver in these bags. Let's pull these names. Let's pick a winner. A3 Sky Warrior. Work bad, Miller good. Patreon. So congratulations. A3 Sky Warrior. I'll be sending this out to you, and you'll also be getting the gold back, the Utah gold back. So congratulations. Sucks you have to work though, brother. At least you got something out of working. You know, you're working, you still finding getting presents. So, well, there we go. Let me make y'all look at the ugly mug full screen. But congrats to A3. I really appreciate you all joining me tonight. So again, before everyone runs out, I really need to thank everyone who's a Patreon member. Like I said, this is 7 years. April is 7 years, my 7-year anniversary in April for being on YouTube. And I'm only here and only gotten this far because I have such great supporters, whether it's on Patreon or people just mailing me stuff or just watching my videos. So thank you all very much. I really do appreciate it. And Saturday, we're going to be having, what are we doing Saturday? We're doing a Paydirt review on Saturday. I don't even remember who. But we've got a Paydirt review on Saturday, and then next Tuesday we will be panning out some Paydirt. So I don't even know who am I doing. I don't even know Saturday. You'll find out Thursday. If you're a Patreon member, Thursday we will be posting up the 2 thumbnails to vote on again. So make sure if you're a Patreon member on Thursday, you'll have a chance to vote for what thumbnail we use. But we will be having a new video up on Saturday, and then next Tuesday we'll be panning out some Paydirt. So it'll be a lot better than just looking at my ugly mug because you'll get to see me panning out some gold. So yeah, 7 years. So, and again, it's only because my Patreon members, my supporters, I can do these reviews. I mean, when I first started, I think I was doing 1 bag a month, and you know, then I started getting people sending me Paydirts, and you know, me sending them the gold back so I could do more videos. And it's just grown, and it's a wonderful experience and great community. You know. Well, thank you very much, Donna. Thank you very much. So, again, Saturday, we will have a review. Next Tuesday, we will be panning out some Paydirt, so it just won't be my ugly mug. And then next Tuesday, we'll also be giving away another bag of Paydirt and another chance at winning some gold and maybe a half ounce of silver. So, I'm going to get out of here. I hope everyone has a great week, and hopefully I will see you all Saturday. But if not, make sure you come show up for next Tuesday so we can all hang out and pan out some Paydirt. But until then, thanks.